With so many great singers in the history of opera, it is just a shame that still many people in their world in black and white, they think that sopranos are only Tebaldi and Callas and maybe Caballé, or more recent, maybe Fleming or Netrebko, or they think that the only tenors that there were actually good where Corelli, of course, or maybe only Del Monaco, and that's the whole understanding they have of the world of opera, which is very unfortunate because they have left out a good number of great, great singers. And for this second entry of the video vlog, I thought that it could be fair to share with you one of the greatest tenors of the past century. I am referring to the Italian tenor Carlo Bergonzi. Carlo Bergonzi was such a solid singer. His voice, for some people, was estimated as a lyrical tenor. Some other estimated him as a spinto tenor, or for some others, even a dramatic tenor. And there is a post on that obsession for us to always classify voices. So let's leave ourselves with the thought that Carlo Bergonzi was a great tenor with a powerful voice. He had a very powerful voice, and he really knew his instrument. He really worked with it, and he didn't have to force it at all. He knew his resources and he used them at best. If you listen to, well, he sang the most important tenor roles, and he also was a teacher. He taught singing. He had some master classes which are absolutely amazing, so out of this world. If I recall well, also in the posts in Coffee, you can find a reference to one of his master classes. Well, all I can say about Mr. Bergonzi is just great. Warm, beautiful voice, beautiful harmonics, very solid technique, very solid, full of stamina voice. Well, and so that was the first idea of this entry. And the second one, well, what can I share with our dear followers? On the subject of Carlo Bergonzi, because of course, among a number of operas, can I share Mario Cavaradossi? Can I share maybe his Radamesi in Aida, or maybe his Rodolfo in La Boheme, or what is it that I can share? And I ended up finding a very, very great recording, which you can see on the screen because I am sharing with you the YouTube channel where I found it, and that I am going to be sharing the description of this video as well. The Core ngrato. If you have heard our episode for season 7, very recent episode for season 7, Katia and I talk about Core ngrato, and I didn't put or I didn't choose Carlos Bergonzi's Core ngrato only because we had recently streamed that content, but because I found that Carlo Bergonzi's rendition of Core ngrato is so close to perfection. Thanks God, we find a tenor who actually reads his score, who noticed, if you listen to our episode, one of my main complaints is that tenors never or hardly ever read their scores. There are very clear notations on the style, on the volume of this beautiful Neapolitan song, and that now everybody used to just tenors or sopranos yelling out loud all the time think that Katari Katari or Core ngrato is mainly out loud. And Katari Katari has several moments, it starts calm, refer to our podcast episode for that, which will be also added as a card in this video, by the way. And notice that we talk about how it all starts, then there is a sudden burst of energy, but now not as calm as the beginning. There is a second part and a strong part at the end, but also still remaining in control. And Carlo Bergonzi does all of that. So in a world where everybody shouts, Katari, Katari, peke mericesti, which is not the way to do it, we appreciate that he found the right nuances of a very beautiful Neapolitan song in this master way of showing Bergonzi, Maestro Carlo Bergonzi, showing the best way possible how to work on this very beautiful song. I think that the best example so far that you can take as a good positive example on how to actually sing it is this one. If you go to many other tenors, you will immediately find out that they are yelling all the time and exaggerating and overdoing and keeping the notes for much, much longer than necessary just for fan service, just to prove they have a great voice. But Core Ngrato is not about that, and it takes a great artist such as Carlo Bergonzi to prove that point. So go and watch our episode for that, but much better, go to the suggestion of the video and witness it yourself.